Are you tired of creating your resume over and over and over again? Well, your master resume is the answer. At the end of this video, you will know how to create your master resume. For the best career advice, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when I post new videos every week. Hello, goal-inspired professionals. Welcome to my channel. My name is Yvonne Robinson, your career strategist and business coach. I have more than 20 years of experience in the information technology industry, 15 years working in technical recruiting, finding lucrative positions for individuals in the Canadian federal government and the private sector. I'm here to guide you through your career journey to become successful and build rewarding careers. And today, I'm going to show you how to build your master resume. The great benefit is that it allows you to analyze your career and find skills, transferable skills that can be used to apply for jobs where you are not an exact match, but the client or the employer will consider alternatives. I'm going to interject a little bit here and tell you a little bit about my own story. When I came to Canada in the year 2000, I used to be a lecturer at a university in Jamaica. So I came here and I did not look for a lecturer position. I went straight to school to do information technology, took course in information technology at Algonquin College. And at that time, there were younger people than me doing the course. So I was feeling a little bit intimidated, but I focused. I came out one of the persons who passed all the exams. So now I was ready for my IT job. I received a job in IT, and after 8 months, there was a downturn in information technology. So I was out again, no job. It took me 8 more months to find a new job. So I have been where some of you are. And what I had to do at that time, I had to pull on my transferable skills because at this time I had a varied background and I did not know where I was going to find a job. So I looked to my inventory of skills and I found 3 jobs at the same time. I found one as an accountant because I was an accountant in the Cayman Islands Treasury way back 13 years ago. I was finding a job based on my 13-year gap experience. And I also found a job as a project coordinator because I was now skilled in doing IT projects. And I found this job as a technical recruiter in a recruiting firm. So that is the end of that story. However, this is to show you that it is very important that you understand how important it is for you to have an inventory of your skills so that you can draw on and pull when you're ready to apply for jobs. Because when you are in the middle of a transition, you are not sure, my friend, where that job is going to come from. But you have to understand that you have skills too. You have a lot of skills that you can draw on, and you have skills in those areas where you love. You have more than one loves. This is a time when you have more than one loves and you have to pull on those skills and experience. So I'm going to ask you to comment below and let me know if you have ever been in this position and if you have ever written a master resume, pulling all your skills and experiences together. And let me know what advice you would like from me in the future, and I will respond to each one of you. So let's get to the format that we're going to use to design or create the master resume. So the format that we are going to use has 6 sections. So be simple and be flexible. You do not or may not need all the 6 sections, okay? So the first section is your contact information. You need to make sure that you have your contact information. Some people might say, but that's obvious. I have seen resumes without the contact information. So please do not forget it. Make sure that you have it at the top of the page. You can put it in the header so that it doesn't take up valuable real estate on the resume. So you need your contact information, you need your name, you need your address, you need your email address, you need your LinkedIn address on that, and you need your phone number. So make sure you have your contact information. So the next thing is your career summary, or it's like your introduction. Observe that I did not say objective. Career summary. I'm not a fan of objective because objective focuses on what you are looking for. It's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. This is what I want. This is what I want. A career summary focuses on what you have to offer to the employer. And I have a video coming up. You're going to subscribe to my channel, right? So you're going to get all these nuggets. So I have a video coming up that helps you or show you how to write a career summary. So the career summary focuses on what you have to offer. The career summary is like your elevator speech, as we talked about before in another video. This is the first thing that the employer sees about you on the top of your resume, at the beginning of your resume. So you need a well-crafted career summary. Career summary will be dealt with a little bit more in some of the videos that I'm putting out. One is the resume that lands you the dream job. So this is going to be more of a specific resume. And the other one is how to build a career summary that makes your resume stand out. So it's very important when you're building your master resume. Since this one is for you, for your resume database, I'm just letting you know that the next thing that will come on your resume is your career summary. You don't have to be that worried right now, but when we're talking about the targeted resume, or the resume that's going to land you that dream job in my next video, which you're going to get because you're subscribing and you're going to get all my nuggets. Okay, so right now you notice that I did not say objective. Objective is more of saying to the employer, this is what I want, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to become. At this time, that is not very important right now to the employer. The employer is more interested in what you have to offer. In order to land your dream job, you need to let the employers know what you have to offer. Right now, I just want to deal with the structure of your master resume because this is your database. We want to have everything in here. So the second thing on your resume is a career summary. And the next thing that we're going to go to is the career history, which is more important for your database right now. You need a history of all the jobs that you have ever done. Okay, so you're going to have the name of the company. And for some people who are international and trying to apply for jobs in other countries, remember, you work with some companies that nobody know about. Nobody know what they do. So it is very important maybe for you to put the company name and the location right now. For example, George's Industry, Ottawa, Ontario. Okay, and then the next thing that you're going to put on your resume is your position. You have to know what position you had, whether you were a systems analyst or whether you were a business analyst or whether you were a project manager or you were a senior Java developer or you were an administrative assistant. And after that part is the duration. Duration should be not 2019 to 2020. That's not what it should be, because that is only telling me you're working there. You worked there 1 month, okay? The duration should be June 2019 to January 2020, and that will give you 7 months. Okay, we need that. One of the reasons why we need that is because when we get opportunities, especially if you're going through a recruiting firm and they're asking for, say, 5 years of experience, if you put 2019 to 2020, we cannot know if that's 1 month or that's 2 months. So for us to know, to calculate that in your years of experience, that it is 7 months out of the 5 years of experience, so we have that as 7 months, you need to put the month. Some career individuals were giving advice, I find on YouTube and everywhere. To tell the truth, I don't think that some people have ever found jobs for anybody. right? So they will say all kinds of things to get you to like their video and things like that. I'm talking from experience. You need to have the duration. It is very important because it sends the wrong message. Sometimes when we don't see the duration, we think you're hiding something. Okay, so I'm not going to belabor that anymore. It is your choice, but if you want to land the dream job, just be transparent and give them the duration where you worked at this organization. Okay, so that is a tombstone for the career history. And after that, you're going to put, it depends on which industry you are in. For example, if you're in IT and you have to list projects in your resume, it is important that the next section talks about the company description or the project description. And the reason for this is, for example, if you're in India or if you're in Jamaica or if you're in England and you're applying for a job in Canada and we do not know the company or what the company does, it's nice to give a short synopsis of the company, the description of the company. For example, if I'm in the same industry, if I'm in the oil industry and it was an oil company and this is what they do, like what we do, I am more interested in you because you have similar experience to what we need for our company. Okay, if you have the time, it is always good for you to put a little description of the company that you work for. And the next section is the tasks you performed. Some people say don't list tasks, list accomplishments. Whether you want to call it tasks or accomplishments, we want a bulleted point of the things you have done and tasks that you have performed. Just set that down in bulleted points down below, and that will finish this section. If you're technical and you are in IT, underneath that you're going to have environment. That means it's the environment with which you are working in for this project. So this is specifically for IT applicants. Under the tasks that you have performed or your accomplishments, once you list those and bullet point them, you need to have the technical environment. At the end of this video, you'll get a template that you can follow when you're doing your database, your inventory, because it is going to be similar to when you're writing your targeted resume. For example, the technical people, their resume is slightly different from everybody else because they need to have that technical environment. Okay, so that is a list of your work history. So you're going to list all the companies that you have worked for, you know, company 1, company 2, company 3, company 4, starting with your most recent. If it is a technical person, it would be project 1, project 2, project 3. Or if it is by company and projects within the company, it is company, then project 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. The next section is number 4. Technical skills, the skills summary. Technical skills, technical competencies, and level of expertise. So you're just going to list all your technical skills in this section of your resume database. So in the next section, section 5, you're going to list your education and your certifications. Education is all the educational institutions that you have attended. If you have attended more than one, then you list them. And this is going to be the qualifications that you attained. For example, if you have a bachelor's of business, which is BBA. So you're going to put bachelor's of business, comma, University of Ottawa, comma, and the year. So it's what you achieved, then the school, then the year. Okay, so that's for education. For certifications, certifications are professional certifications. For example, if you have a PMP from the Project Management Institute, you would put PMP, comma, Project Management Institute, and the year. So that's all for education and certification, section 5. Section 6 lists your publications, associations, and memberships. This is optional because it more relates to lawyers and PhD candidates or PhDs or university lecturers or scientists, because they are members of a lot of organizations, and they write a lot of papers and all that. This is where all that information would go. Okay, so the last section, section 6, would be for your publications and memberships. So now that you know how to create a master resume, comment below, let me know what you think about the process of creating a master resume, if you think it is useful, if you think it is not useful. I have found it useful because I have changed jobs over the years, and when you're young, you don't know what information you're going to need, so it's always good to have a master database and create it very early in your career. So comment below and let me know, and I'm going to ask you to watch my next videos, because the next video is going to talk about how to create a targeted resume. So it is a resume, the winning resume that lands you the job. And I also have a video about winning job searching strategies that lands you the job. So that is a very comprehensive winning job searching strategy. You should incorporate that in your job search, and that would be very wonderful. So thank you for watching my video today, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, subscribe to my channel. I am looking forward to reading all the comments from you, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.